Hi guys, I'm the British WW2 man, and boy have I got a good update to show you. I recently went to this antique shop, and they were selling all these badges for like 50p or so, and I was given a deal of £5 for the lot, so I went, yeah, okay. Little did I realise that there were some very rare and interesting badges in there, so I'll get down to showing you them. First of all, I think this is probably the rarest one there. This is a Hitlerjugend Marksmanship badge or award. This has had the paint removed, as you can see. The black area on the badge is where the black paint has been washed, I think, or polished at least. Because the black round circle that's around the rifles, that should be the round circle that's around the rifles should be black, painted black, and then the triangle at the top and bottom there and there should be the red parts, and there should be white either side of the diamond. So yeah, I'll probably add a picture of what one which is in decent condition looks like. I tried it. They all have had the backs broken off though, so it's a shame. But yeah, also the person's polished it so well that you can't particularly make out any markings. I think there could be some around here. It's incredibly small, this badge. So yeah, that's the first one. This is a Luftwaffe Short Range Day Fighter Clasp in gold, and this would be for doing, I think, 100 days and 100 operational flights, and the Germans would, or Luftwaffe will class that an operational flight would be you penetrated enemy territory a certain distance, or if you engaged the enemy. So yeah, there was a bronze one was for 60 and the silver was for 75, I think. And you can see there's a little swastika at the bottom, and then there's the arrow with the wings. They differ from what they were, so if it was something else, then if it was, say, a bomber, it would have a picture of I think it was an eagle holding a bomb, and so on. And so yeah, it's had the back taken off, which is annoying. The stupid idiot who had it before me, I think kept them on a stand or something like that, display made out of polystyrene. So unfortunately, virtually every single one of these medals has lost its back. I forgot to mention about these ones are that the early war ones didn't always have manufacturer's marks on, from what I've heard, and I think this could be an early war one because if the camera wants to focus, it's got, you can see there's a plate on that wing there, a plate on the other wing there. That means that there'd be a thing here and come out like that. It's hard to explain, but that's how the pin would attach. And so that makes me think it also could be early war, because late war ones, it was just a thing coming out there, didn't bother with the plate because it wanted to save time and metals. So yeah, take away the fact that this is a Wehrmacht tunic and say it's a Luftwaffe tunic. If it was, it would sit here, I believe. So yeah. The next is an SA Equestrian Award. I think it was called the German Horsemanship Award. The SA appropriated it. When I first saw this in the shop, I was like, SA, because it's got the SA insignia there. I was like, oh, it's really interesting. So it could be original because it was an antique shop. I know very little about this, And then I looked at the back. It could just be a cast, or I don't know. I've seen originals where they've had the back and it's had writing on. I like to call it original, but it might not be because I can't find any markings on it. But anyway, it's still pretty nice. These are German Wehrmacht drivers, horse drivers badges. This one's the one in silver. I'll try and get the camera to focus. So it's got the R there. It's slightly damaged, it's missing the arm. And there's the back. I need to take off the rubbish off the back of these, but I haven't got around to doing that because I spent most of last night researching these. This is the bronze version, I believe, which is just same as the silver one, just painted bronze. It's got the R, I think that stands for Ritter, I'm not sure, might not. And here's the back. And by the way, Ritter is a German term for knight. So, yeah, I assume they'd be awarded to people in the supply columns for doing something brave. So, yeah, I still need to research a lot of these badges. Now, this is the Lion Order, or Löwen Order, also known as Kolonie Auszeichnung. Auszeichnung. Sorry. And it was, there were two grades of it. There was the silver version, which is this, and there's a bronze version. And the bronze version, this is First World War, by the way, German. And it's for, the bronze version was for people who helped with the fight in the colonies back in Germany, and the silver version was for the people who actually were in the colonies and fought or did something like that. So if I zoom in, I'll focus it. It says für Verdienste die Kolonien. That means, I think, for serving in the colonies. And it says in memoriam in the back, and it's got a seal number here, which makes me think it almost certainly is original. Okay, the back's been ruined by the thing, but it's kind of, it's good. It's good for what I got. Paid for it. So, yeah, that's that. Moving on. This is an Imperial German Navy wound badge. It's used to be silver, but it's been painted black, probably to be awarded for the black wound badge. Or could have just been blacked up for camouflage. Anyway, I think this is right, it'd be for being wounded once or twice. So, if I get to focus, I need to take the rubbish off the back of this, because it might have some interesting lettering on, or stuff like that. So, yep, there's that. And that's pretty awesome. Now this is incredibly interesting, because what it is it's an Imperial German Railway long service badge. It's a 40 years long service, that's what the 40 stands for. I thought it could be something to do with the Air Force, and then I noticed the crown looked a bit like a Bavarian crown. So I was searching through the pilot badges and things like that, and I couldn't find it. I was getting really annoyed. Anyway, I found out that it's a railway long service badge for 40 years, which is quite an achievement, I think. That means, say they were awarded this in 1918, that means it was 1880s. They've been in since 1888, maybe It's pretty interesting, pretty awesome. Again, it's got the rubbish on the back, which could be hiding up nice serial numbers. So, yeah. This, I think, could be an original Totenkopf or Death's Head. Well, the shame's had so much scratching on the back. I didn't do that because I used my fingernails and I couldn't possibly do that with just my fingernails to peel off the rubbish. And look how short they are. Anyway, so it's pretty interesting. I'm thinking of possibly finding a way how to attach it and replacing this Death's Head Eagle, which looks a bit weird, on my M36 visor cap with this one, which looks more authentic and menacing.